So we're out on the trail. I've been wanting to make a video for quite some time around this sort of subject. I just wanted to show you a walk in the woods, just around an Aussie style, basically a reserve. This is a bit of ground just on the outskirts of town, and we're going for a bit of a walk around. So we're going to go up in the woodland. It's a warm day. It's about 32 degrees. It's been raining this morning. We've had some thunderstorms and weather's cleared out. It's long enough for me to get out and just go for a walk for an hour or two. So we're going to walk. So we've got power lines here, but we're on basically a beginner fire trail that goes into the wooded area. It's pretty warm today, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled. There could be some snakes, what have you, around. It's that kind of weather. It's starting to really sort of warm up now. We're going to go in the woods. Yeah, well, thought it might be interesting for the channel, just to probably any Aussies watching will find this pretty boring, but certainly the British guys, or maybe some of the Americans, will find this interesting. Basically, this is going into this is part of what remains of an old rainforest. Suburbia has been creeping. This area here, this wood we're coming into, it was gifted by the original landowners, the people in the community, so it's maintained as a community woodland. What we're walking up here is a fire trail. We do get bushfires, as we're pretty much on the edge of suburbia here. So we basically, the rural fire service, need to be able to get into the woodland. So this is the path, so it goes all the way up the mountain. The name of the reserve is called William Howe Reserve, who is the original landowner, and as I say, it was bequeathed to the community. So we've got some kind of crane. I'm not an expert on Aussie bird life, but that is a big fucking bird if I do see so myself. Yeah, so we're just going to have a walk around. So you can see all the blackness on the trees. These are all eucalypt trees. Fires came through here many years ago. I think we had a fire up here last time, I think about 4 years ago, something like that. You can see all the blackness on the trees. All these eucalyptus trees, they're full of oil. There's a gum tree there. Basically, these things though are designed to shed their bark, and it's part of how they survive fires. But when they do catch fire though, I'll tell you what, once they do dry out, they absolutely go up something wicked. I've done a bit of volunteer rescue work. Well, I did it for 10 years and was involved with some of the community efforts with fires. Bushfire is a pretty terrifying thing, probably one of the most terrifying things in my life. This gum, this is called a paper bark, so you can see the gum, the bark is a bit like paper. It's full of resin, as you can see. Now these trees are absolutely flammable as. This stuff here, if you can see it, great tinder, you can set it on fire. If you get a forest of these go up though, this is why you get woodland, it goes absolutely puff. Middle of summer, 40 degrees, when you take a spark and yeah, whole place to tinderbox. We'll just carry on walking. This is a bit of a walk, probably about a mile. Yeah, big birdie, I think he's following us. I'll try and look that one up. I've got a field guide. Sometimes it's good having wildlife like this, as if you do have any nasties around, they tend to scare it away. So we're going to start moving uphill here. As I say, this trail is quite well maintained. This is what a bit of a rainforest looks like on the edge of suburbia. As I say, quite well managed. Yeah. So let's keep walking. God, I only walked probably a couple 100 meters. I'm still feeling the heat. It's been absolutely stinking hot this week. Well, not quite stinking hot, probably, but certainly about 32 degrees. Today 30. It's been steadily warming up all week. Yeah, so we'll just keep going. If I see anything interesting, I'll give you a bit of commentary. So the trail basically goes on a big loop, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to follow the loop as far as we might see some dog walkers or something. Like I say, we are on the edge of suburbia. There's suburbia. I don't know if you can see through the trees. Some housing. We're 40 km southwest of city centre, Sea Harbour Ridge and all that. A place, the area, district, local government area is called Camden. This is the county of Camden. So a lot of these trees, they've got various uses. If you speak to Aboriginal people, they'll tell you, they could tell you medicine properties, they could tell you foods. There's probably there's things here we could eat. You know, they make their arrows out of them. The woomeras, which is a throwing spear. They would tell you all about all these things. But me, I'm just transplanted Welshman, and I know very little about that kind of stuff. I do know what a gum tree is, but I can't remember what the exact figures are, but I think it's something like 2,000 different species of gum tree. So yeah, we'll keep walking. So give you a bit of an idea. There you are. So we'll keep walking. Do like a good old walk in the woods. Basically, you can't get lost up here. You just got to keep walking. So the path goes in a big wide circle, and that's what we're going to do. Last summer, well, certainly we locked down because this is only about 2 minutes from home. I was coming up here pretty much after working from home every day, and I'd just do a loop. That was my exercise. I did it in the winter months, and yeah, I would love to camp up here at some point, but even though the area is a pretty nice area, we don't get many chavs or ashes is the term out here, but still, I don't know whether I would, but just a bit of Aussie woodland.